Hello, this is our session about how to effectively use customer feedback to save money on ads. As a consumer, I'm someone who is like easily attracted, or should I say madali akong mabudol kapag may makita akong feedback from other people. Is it just me, or let me know if it's also the same? Kasi pag, let's say, when I encountered a certain brand, and then especially when a prominent person, like isang, hindi naman very sikat, pero someone that I know, someone that I follow perhaps, an influencer that I follow, when they make a review or a feedback about a certain brand, um, siguro 90% of the time I would buy that one, especially if I need it. So I'm not sure if this is also happening to you, but in general, this is part of the consumer behavior. Now we tend to be to get validated. Okay, yung decision natin, minsan we're really at the very near dun sa conversion na part, dun sa end ng conversion funnel. At yung makaka-push na lang sa atin is just a customer feedback. Hindi man siya last part ng decision. It will be on the first part. Like, okay, if you will see a certain product, di ba, pupunta ka agad dun sa may reviews. Tignan ko nga reviews kung merong maganda or merong pangit, di ba? You will first see that, and there can be many reasons for this. Okay? Kanina, sinabi ko kanina na parang validation ng decision mo na near ka na dun sa mapapabili ka na talaga. For some people, for some consumers na tinitingnan siya in the very first part of the journey. Okay? And I would like to emphasize this here, kasi many advertisers or marketers are thinking that feedback should only be exposed at the end of the funnel. It's wrong. Minsan pwede siyang sa simula ng funnel. You can highlight feedback even at the beginning of the funnel. And I want you guys, for those who are here on the live session and also those who are replaying this live, I just want you to reflect muna, no? Because everything that we're discussing about Facebook advertising, you know what, Facebook advertising is just a technical side of things. But in general, we're basically studying marketing and consumer behavior. Easiest consumer behavior that we can observe, okay, is ourselves. That's why kanina I started with saying na napapabudol talaga ako with when I see customer feedbacks, right? So right now I want you to reflect. Nabudol ka na din ba ng mga testimonials or feedbacks? Okay? I need you to reflect and share why. Back muna tayo. What does it mean to save back? So what I basically mean is two things. Number one, lower the cost per customer acquisition. Okay, let me pause here and explain what is cost per customer acquisition, because again, this is something that you should know. Okay, cost per customer acquisition is basically yung kaya mong gastusin, the maximum cost na kaya mong gastusin to get one new customer. This is quantitative, so pwede mo siyang pagbasihan doon sa mga numbers mo na iba. For example, and the very most important is the profit. Meron kang binibentang gunting, meron akong gunting dito. Ibenta mo to for 100 pesos. And then, usually, yung isang tao, based on your experience, nagbibenta siya ng dalawang gunting. That's 200 pesos. So, sa 200 pesos na yun, ilan ba yung profit mo? Considering all costs, sabihin natin 100 pesos. From that 100, that's what you call profit. So from that profit of 100, how much are you willing to spend to get one customer? Okay? Gross profit pala, guys. Kasi mag-minus pa tayo. Okay? So magsasubtract ka pa ng number na you're willing to spend for the advertising to get one customer. Okay? Now, aside from the average order value na 200 pesos, kailangan mo ding alamin yung lifetime customer value of the customer. Right? Kasi any product or any service, magkano ba yung value or gagastusin ng isang customer for you in their lifetime. You need to have the vision of that. Okay? So from that, from the profit mo, kailangan mo i-consider yon, and then you get the maximum cost per customer acquisition. So kung mas mabilis yung conversion, mas maikli yung funnel, mas less yung gasto mo sa ads, mas mababa ang cost mo per customer acquisition. Get the most of your budget. Okay? And to explain it well, here's a graph. Think of it this way. Yung cost mo, yan yung y-axis. Okay? Yan yung vertical. Yung results mo, yan yung horizontal. So kung yung cost mo, tingnan mo yung cost mo is bumababa, yung results mo is tumataas. Okay? So, for example, meron kang budget na 1,000 pesos per day. Diba? If you've observed that on running ads, tapos let's say it's a conversion ads and then cost per purchase. So sa cost per purchase, mapapansin mo, pag yung cost per purchase mas mababa, mas marami yung conversions na nakakuha mo. In the delivery system of Facebook, baliktad siya dapat. Kasi the more results that you get, the lower the cost of your ads will be. Okay? So, kung lower yung cost ng ads, of course, mas maganda yun sa atin kasi mas malaki din yung profit natin, di ba? Mas malaki din yung profit na makuha ng business. Right? So that's nice indication. Now, how to get feedback ba? I only have one suggestion here. It's to incentivize. I mean, yes, merong mga customers na will say, okay, I will send feedback later. I will type it, blah blah blah. But honestly, merong iba na hindi ka nababalikan. So better if you incentivize it. And I put there an example, yung Shopee coins. If you're shopping on Shopee, right? You're only giving feedback, to be honest. Okay? Be honest. You're only giving feedback or you're only giving a rate because you want the, how much is that? Like 0.2 Shopee coins, right? I mean, that's 20 centavos, right? I also experienced, my girlfriend used to, hindi, kahit ngayon, nag-shopping pa rin siya sa Shein. Sa Shein, mas malaki. Like, I think, mga piso or 2 pesos. Meron kang parang coins nila and then you can use that in the next purchase. Right? So that's incentivizing. That's giving incentives, rewarding people who give feedback. If you can't do that in marketplaces like Shopee or Lazada or whatnot, wala kang rewards program, you can just give voucher. Okay? I'm telling you this because I am expecting that there will be people, the business owners and advertisers. Business owner ka man, you can apply this. Advertiser ka man, you can just advise this to your client. So, in my own brand, in my own business, we tried this in the past. Pero ngayon, hindi pa namin na-resume balik. But it was effective so far. So, what we did is, sa labas ng parcel, naglagay kami ng tape or parang sticker siya na sinabi namin, wait, get your phone, record the video, and then sinabi namin doon din sa text na there is a voucher code. Okay, there's a voucher code, there's a special voucher code for you that you can only redeem when you send us a video or when you tag us in a story on Instagram. Okay? Or we would say na, if you will take a video of this and then tag us on Instagram, we will send you the voucher code. So that's incentivizing them, giving them vouchers, something, or maybe giving them something for free or a discount in the future. Pwede yan siya. Incentivize. And this is the biggest reason for this, you know. Again, marami kasi nag-expect na may dadating na lang yan na reviews. Yun naman yung iba, wala nang time to make reviews eh. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi sila nagbigay ng review, they're not happy about your product or your service. Most of them, they're happy pero wala na silang time. Wala silang time mag-make ng feedback. And sometimes kailangan na lang talaga niyan konting push. So don't wait for it. Ask for it. Okay? Don't settle na okay, baka ano na lang to, so, baka sagutin niyo na lang yung form later. So just ask for it. Diba? So here are some types of feedback that you can use. The simple text, of course, that's something. Another one are screenshots. Yung sinabi kanina ni Romano. Romano, can you share why do you think screenshots are more effective?
Kasi feeling ko po parang mas genuine siya.
And then mas legit, right?
O mas legit. Kasi pwede naman kasing gumawa ng content sa Canva na like sinabi ni ganito. So yun. Pero honestly, hindi ko pa na-try yung talagang screenshot lang sa mga past client. So yun po.
Yeah, that's nice. Diba? Pwedeng gawa-gawa lang yung text.
Kaya nga.
Okay. Hindi ako magmamalinis dito. I did that for one client in the past, but hindi ko na siya ginagawa ngayon, guys. So ginawa namin yan once. Just to have a retargeting ads. Pero ngayon hindi ko na siya ginagawa like that. So mas maganda talaga screenshot. And pinakamaganda for me is a video. Pinakamaganda is a video. If you're looking for something na very genuine, mas maganda video. That's why review videos wala tong nabanggit kanina nandito sa live sessions. But me sometimes since I'm looking for validation dun sa decision ko, I would tend to, especially mga tech products, I would tend to go to YouTube and look for review videos. Titingin muna ako ng mga review videos about that product that I recently bought or I'm planning to buy. And then I will use that information to guide me when it's just a matter of time na lang. Maybe minutes or hours before ko siya i-check out. Before ko kunin yung credit card ko and then okay. Lapag na. Okay? So videos are very, very powerful types of feedback. For me, it's the most genuine, especially if it's it's raw videos work right now very well. Raw videos lang, right? And then you can use that. What ads to run ba when we're talking about feedback? Usually, feedbacks are used for retargeting ads. So, paano ba yung retargeting ads? Basically, you make a custom audience first. Let's say yung mga nag-like na ng page mo or yung mga nag-purchase na dati, yung mga nag-add to cart pero hindi bumili, you can make a custom audience of them and then you retarget them with the feedback. Dun sa may sales funnel, nandun na kasi sila sa level na konting push na lang eh. So, that's why yung sinabi ko kanina na your feedback should attack objections. Because yung mga nasa middle of the funnel na konting push na lang to put them in the end of the funnel and buy, marami pa silang objections in mind. So you need to put it out there. It's a bandwagon effect. As human as we are, we tend to go where other people go. We tend to believe what other people have experienced kasi marami nagsasabi ng ganito, di ba? Ganun yun eh. Ay, marami nagsasabi ng ganito eh. Ay, maraming feedback eh. Okay, sige, bilhin ko na din. Ay, marami nagsusuot ng ganito eh ngayon eh kasi trending siya, di ba? Yung Aqua Flask, yung nag-trending. Ay, maraming may Aqua Flask. Bandwagon effect yun. Bibili na din ako. Kasi meron sila nito. Di ba? That's what you call bandwagon effect. And I think that's the psychology behind the consumer behavior. Bakit yung mga feedbacks are also effective kahit sa mga cold or kahit sa mga cold audiences, yung mga taong hindi ka pa masyadong kilala. So I'm telling you this because yung common concept, yung naisip ko sa parate when it comes to ads is yung review dapat lang siya pang retarget. Pero you can also try to run ads for the cold audience na feedback. Okay? Example of this no is yung uso ngayon. Di ba yung influencer marketing? Right? later on, I'm supposed to talk about that, but sige, sabihin ko na lang siya dito. It's called X deals, na when a certain brand will send a product or let an influencer or a content creator experience yung service nila, and then they will give feedback, like honest feedback. Pag maganda, they will run it as an ad. Pwede yun siya. So minsan pag pinaparan mo na sa ad, you need to pay for the influencer. Okay? Sige. Let's talk more about that later. Now, here are some examples of campaigns that you might want to run. Ito in the case na wala siyang website. Okay? So pwedeng reach, messaging, engagement. Pag merong website, you can use traffic or even conversions. You can try that. Pag ODAX, awareness, ODAX is outcome-driven ad experience. Ito yung 6 na lang na campaign objectives. Mas pinasimplify. So here are some extra tips for you guys. Take note of this. Number 1, common element, but very, very, very powerful. Don't forget the yellow or gold 5 stars. Don't forget that. It's very important. No, you put that as an overlay somewhere, or if hindi man siya kasali sa video or photo, put that sa may description or sa headline. Pat ano siya, nakikita siya. Pwedeng doon, minsan nilalagay ko din siya sa primary text. Diba? Because it's something that catches us eh. Like, damn, 5 stars. That's cool. Right? And another one pa pala. Aminin mo, pag pumunta ka sa may Shopee or sa Lazada or sa ibang marketplaces, you wanna know kung ilan na yung nabenta. Merong 2 product, same lang siya. Tinitingnan mo kung saan yung mas madaming sold. Tapos, yung mas maraming nabenta, doon ka bumibili. That's still, natatandaan nyo bandwagon effect? That's still a bandwagon effect working. Okay? So, pwede din siyang, hindi ko siya na-type dito yung extra tip. But you can also put that in the ad. 10,000 plus sold. Or sabihin nyo na 5,000 5-star reviews. That's something na amazing. Wow, grabe, 5,000 people na yung bumili and then 5 stars yung binigay nilang review. Right? The next one is quotation marks. And quotation marks, kumbaga it's a symbol kasi, it's an icon na galing siya sa ibang tao. So it's not coming from you, right? So maganda na ipasok mo siya doon as an element or an icon of your graphic or video. So ito na, if no customer is willing, offer an X deal to an influencer. Okay, just to explain, okay. X deal is something na hindi required mag-create ng feedback or mag-create ng video. Okay, that's something na, okay, I will just give you the product for free and then ikaw bahala. Bahala ka. There's no commitment kung mag-ano ka ba, may ka ba ng story or video, whatever. Yan yung X deal. Okay? And I'm just telling you this because ideal ito for mga small businesses. But if you have the budget, okay, you have the budget to sponsor a video of an influencer. Hindi lang kung sinong influencer. Ideally, yung nasa target audience mo din. Kumbaga same kayo ng target audience. You pay them. Ideally kasi kailangan mo talagang mag-pay if ever you need to be transparent with the influencer, with the content creator na you're gonna be running it as an ad. So kailangan mo siyang bayaran for that. Okay, kasi syempre that will generate you sales, right? So you need to pay for that. Then here, the ultimate proof for me. Okay? Yes, maganda yung review na may picture ng customer, tapos may pangalan pa or what. Pero mas maganda talaga yung si customer, andun mismo, hawak-hawak yung product, andun siya sa clinic or where na kinakonduct yung service, photo or video, mas maganda kung video. Isipin mo ha, testimonial, hawak-hawak mo yung product, dun siya mismo nagsasalita. That's an ultimate proof. Right? mas legit kasi hindi siya something na pwede lang pwede lang gawa-gawa. Right? So that's the ultimate proof for me, and I hope you can apply that to your business or your clients' businesses. Okay? I think that's okay. Here's an example, no? So this is just a very simple okay, sige. Sabihin na lang natin, dinesign talaga itong maayos, pero as if wala namang template sa Canva. So napakaraming template sa Canva with this. You can just get it. Sometimes effective naman siya sometimes. No? You can still use this. I'm not telling you na you should not use this. But if you can get something, di ako nakapag-screenshot ng recent ko na ginawa din for a client, but I saw this on Google lang din. This is a perfect example. It's just like ano lang siya parang it's a normal, regular post from the influencer or from someone. And then yung ginawa ni Maybelline is share niya, ni-retweet niya. Or if it's on Facebook, it can be shared. Diba? Tapos, I saw this, ginawa to ni Maybelline na ad. Itong mismong retweet lang. Ginawa tong ad mismo ni Maybelline. And I don't usually suggest this to you guys. But actually you can do this. You can share posts from creators mismo or influencers. Or maybe a customer perhaps if you're okay with that. And then you can just boost the post. Or you can run an engagement campaign and then use that exact post. Genuineness, andun, pasok na pasok. It's not coming from you. You even not, hindi nga ikaw mismo yung nag-post nun eh. Right? So, here's another thing. Kung hindi mo to kayang gawin, and then you have the budget na mabibigay dun sa influencer or kung sino man yan na magpo-post for you, there's a feature called brand partnership. It's a brand content. Yung gagawin lang ng creator is i-declare niya na this is a brand content, this is a sponsored content. So yung mangyayari doon, it can happen na kahit sa Facebook, Instagram, pwede na siyang mangyari, even on TikTok, pwede na siyang mangyari. Then what will happen is si brand na natag doon as galing sa kanya na brand content, pwede niya yung i-run na ad yung post na yun. Okay? Sa Facebook, meron na siyang ganun eh. Like, pero depende siya sa page ng creator kasi. But if it will not happen, there are also other brands. I tried it also with some clients na they will pay the creator or the influencer para maggawa ng video or maggawa ng review. And then magbibigay pa sila ng additional fund para yung creator na yon siya na yung mismong mag-boost ng post. Or maghihingi lang sila ng access dun sa page nila tapos mag-run sila ng ads from that page. So, yung maganda dun is it's not coming from you. It's coming from them. Para siyang referral. And aminin nyo, if it's a referral, most of the time, especially if it's someone that you know, if it's from a friend or from an influencer that you follow, mas trusted nyo siya, right? So, hindi kasi siya self-proclaim eh. So, yun yung idea doon. Pag hindi siya self-proclaim, usually mas effective siya and mas genuine. Okay? So, that's something that you wanna try. I hope I shared something very helpful this morning. Let's have a Q&A session.